innocence I miss, I guess ignorance is bliss. I ain't bragging, only rap about a fraction of my sins. My young G's don't count a stabbing if it happened in his limbs.
Dave, it's your turn. Let's get it then, man. Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's JayTDeion back at it again with another video. So look, today, not even 72 hours after I dropped the Dave my 19th birthday, we back again, and we gonna go ahead and knock out the 24th birthday. And I say that because the 19th birthday, I was soaked out. When I listen to Dave, I'm listening to a poet. He ain't on there talking about no BS. He just giving it to you. He's giving you rap. He's giving you hip hop. He's telling you something. So I listened to my 19th birthday. I couldn't wait. I said, you know what? I got to go ahead and hop on that 24th birthday. So I ain't going to hold on no time. I'm going on jumping into it because I know Dave about to do his thing. If that 19th birthday was 8 minutes of pressure, how long this one? This one right here going to be 6 minutes of pressure. 2 minutes less, but still pressure. So I'm about to go ahead and get on into it, man. But before we get into the video, as always, how y'all doing today? How your family doing? How your kids doing? How's everything going on the job? I know you just got a new job. How that car doing? Your new car? You got some gas in it? Shoot, look like you got some money then. Let me borrow $20 till next week. Oh, you think? No, I'm dead serious. Let me borrow $20 till next week, though. But nah, man, if you on the flip side of that, and there's nothing positive going on in your life right now, please, please, please don't give up. Don't throw in the towel just yet. Listen to me. You gonna be all right. Sis, big bro, you gonna be all right, man. Don't beat yourself up thinking, man, why everybody else got it good and I'm sitting over here going through this stuff, man. I'm tired of this stuff. I'm tired of waking up every day going through something. Come on, man. Some of the greats had to go through stuff before they got to where they are. So what makes you any different? You human just like everybody else. You got to endure your problems the same way we got to endure our problems. The same way I got to endure mine, the next man, the next woman, they got to go through theirs too. It's life. Life ain't fair sometimes, man. And once you understand that life is a seesaw battle, you're going to be up, you're going to be down. It's just like an elevator. You're going up and then you coming back down. You're going to be all right. I believe in you. Have faith. Everything going to work out. All right? Now, don't say all right and then you get off the video talking about, man, I'm tired of him. You should be glad somebody checking in on you, because I know your friends ain't checking in on you. I'm just saying, man. I don't know what type of friends you got. And also, before we go any further, there is a good majority of y'all that watch the videos consistently. I mean, every video you watch it. But you have not hit that subscribe button, man. Listen, I don't know if you be forgetting, you just don't want to, or you need a few more videos and then you'll, you know what I'm saying? But if you be forgetting, matter, you know what? Hey, forget all that. Hey, hit the button. Hit the button. Yeah, the subscribe button. Hit it and turn your bells on. Right. Hit the button. Don't say no. Hit the button. Oh, they're trying to go back and forth. Hit the button. Huh? Who? I ain't from Screwface Capital. What Screwface Capital got to do with it? Hit the button. Who? Santan? That's who we about to listen to. Yeah, we about to listen to Santan. But but hit the button before we listen to Santan. You say you hit it? All right, cool. That's all. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. That's all I asked for. I appreciate you, baby. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Yeah. That's all I asked for, dog. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You know, we got a goal to reach. Our goal is to get that 10K. And I can't do it without you. So I'm glad you see the vision. Right. But look, man, let's go ahead and hop on into this 24th birthday. I know it's going to be a banger. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, UK. Shout out to the UK, man. Y'all be showing hella love, man. Appreciate y'all for real, for everything y'all do for me and for the channel. I appreciate y'all, UK. So let's try this again, take 2. And I ain't going to edit that out. So let's get on into this, man. This is that Dave, my 24th birthday. Hold on, I just turned 25, so dang. Why I didn't listen? Why y'all ain't put me onto this last week while I was still 24? Now I'm 25. Listen, man. All right, man. let's get on into this right here. Make sure I got my lyrics, because this gonna be good. Now let's get on into it. This is that day, my 24th birthday, dog.
I spent my 24th birthday with the people I love.
Okay.
For the diamonds, gotta see through the dust. God, I know I ain't easy to love. I just wish that Abdullah could have seen what we done. I retired my mum, moved out with my friends. That's where the problems start, that ain't where it ends. How many single mums sacrifice it all for their kids? Stop working for they haven't got a reason to live. I believe that God fed the 5,000 with the bread and the fish. I see mommy do some similar things. It can help you or harm you, depends on how you're using a rope. How are we in the wrong for supplying drugs? The government's the reason that we use them to cope. I made friends with a flame and I'm used to the smoke. Yeah. When we never had a thing, we still split in half. It's the people with the least that got the biggest hearts, one of a kind.
It's the people with the least that's got the biggest hearts. Oh man, hey, y'all can't say hold up, what? Oh well, never mind. I'm about to say y'all can't say I paused it in like 20 seconds. Well, I made it 20 more. I paused it at 46. Either way, y'all knew it was coming. Dog, I don't know what it is about Dave, but Dave, I get chills when he's on some stuff like this. Y'all know I love me a pain song. I love me a motivation song. I love me a overcoming the odds type song. I love that, because that's what I'm about. I love that underdog story where you made it out and you telling us about that pain. So let's take it on to the top and look at some of these lines this man's saying. So right off the bat, after he got done with the first 4 lines, he said, I retired my mom, moved out with my friends. That's where the problems start. That ain't where it ends. Sacrifice it all for their kids. Stop working. Feel they haven't got a reason to live. After that, he said, I believe God fed the 5,000 with the bread and the fish, because I seen mommy do similar things. It can help you or harm you. Depends on how you're using the rope. How are we in the wrong for supplying drugs? So basically, I believe God did that. I believe he fed the 5,000 with the bread and the fish. I seen mommy do similar things. I seen mama stretch out that food. We may have had 4 sandwiches, but I seen mommy stretch it out. She cut them things in 2. You know what I'm saying? Now you get a piece. You get a piece. You get a piece. You get a piece. We only had 1 pot of mac and cheese. We only had 1 plate. You know what I'm saying? But mama stretched it out. She made a way for all of us to eat. When it didn't look like we had enough, she made it enough. And I'm just skipping all over lines right here. But that part where he said how many single moms sacrifice it all for their kids, stop working, feel they haven't got a reason to live. How many moms sacrifice it all for their kids, man? How many single moms get that paycheck and literally their whole paycheck just go towards their bills and their kids, making sure their kids straight? Sometimes the mama ain't even got no money because she making sure them kids got good school clothes. She making sure them kids got something on their table. She making sure them kids got something on their plate to eat at night. She making sure them kids got good shoes on their feet. Hair is done. Got their hair cut. You know what I'm saying? Got clean drawers to put on. Got stuff to wash with. Got their deodorant. And please forgive me for just skipping all over lyrics, man. But that man said, how are we in the wrong for supplying drugs? The government's the reason that we use them to cope. I made friends with a flame and I'm used to the smoke. So basically, how we in the wrong when y'all are the reason that we use the drugs in the first place? If y'all wouldn't be such buttholes, we wouldn't have to use these drugs. We wouldn't have to supply them. But because of y'all, now we got to use drugs just to cope because of the stupid stuff y'all got going on. And then to close out that part, he said, when we never had a thing, we still split in half. It's the people with the least that got the biggest hearts. And that's all self-explanatory. I'm pretty sure you all got somebody in the family that was like that. Big mama, mama, big bro, somebody, even one of your homeboys, a coach, a teacher, somebody that you could think of that really didn't have much, but they had the biggest heart. I can think of a lot of people, and I know y'all can too, so I don't even have to go into that. That's something you can think about for yourself. But hey, man, let's rewind this back and let's get on into it, man. We only 46 seconds in. Oh, man.
When we never had a thing, we still split in half. It's the people with the least that got the biggest hearts, one of a kind. True love ain't just something you find. A good girl ain't just something you find. I get along with gold diggers and that's something I find. But it's probably car now, I got more money than time. My friends say they worry about me, I just tell them I'm fine. I took a look in the mirror and now I wish I was blind. Is she the love of my life or in love with a life? Backstabber, see the blood on your knife. My mum covered me in blood, but it was coming from Christ. This Serrano on the rocks, I pour double with ice. I take trips to wind down, I ain't reading at night. The only time I touch books when I'm seeking a flight. Can you hear me? Let me speak in the mic. God, I know I ain't easy to like, but still I'm seeking a light. I spent $250,000 on renovating my house. And couldn't even live in it cause they were staking it out. Tracker in my car. Felt like 007, whipped the Aston out of park. I knew his energy was dark. Living out the Corinthia, didn't even have a yard. But that's where I met my teacher and I learned to play guitar.
Okay.
It's written in the stars. Life comes at you fast. Squeeze the Urus in a convoy of cars. We got it on us, you ain't even gotta ask. Don't trouble us. Fame comes quicker than money does. Salmon pink suit, I'm like De Niro in Casino. Life gave me lemons, I gave you a Branzino when I seasoned it. Me and Drake were in a private room reasoning. He's always been there when I needed him.
Okay.
Listen, I'm the reason why your dream girls will wiggle their asses. Drink wine but don't finish their glasses. Snap pics in Bahamas. Sniper, do it in silence. I ain't in all the drama. In this town I got the crown but I ain't been in the plaza. Fucking crosses. Teams on conspiracy charges. Gardens laid out in Astro. I ain't dealing with grasses. Fuck a snitch. Got my guys remanded. Life of an artist. Pretty women AAA passes. Slim fit, skin slick. I mean it's coming like it's oil she bathing. See the harvest, see the seeds I planted. There's a drought in the ends. I'm in Cali with a ting. I'll end up posting a pack like I was snapping in the gym. Gemma Records, you can bang it on the wing. I lost friends, but it's my innocence I miss. I guess ignorance is bliss. I ain't bragging, only rap about a fraction of my sins. My young G's don't count a stabbing if it happened in his limbs.
My young G's don't count a stabbing if it happened in his limbs? Hey! Let's bring this back up right quick before we touch on that. I'm not going to go through every line. I'm going to just go through the ones that caught my attention, man, for time's sake. And this camera about to go dead. Look at one of the homies. Man, your camera always going dead. Didn't your camera go dead on the last one? I be forgetting to... Man, I got a lot going on, man. Hell, I be forgetting to charge that thing sometimes. But look, that man said one of a kind. True love. It ain't just something you find. A good girl ain't just something you find. I get along with gold diggers. And that's something I find, but it's probably 'cause now I got more money than time. But dog, a good girl ain't just something you find, man. And we ain't talking about no 50% girl. We talking about a 100% complete girl. Somebody that's gonna be there when the times get rough. Somebody that's gonna make sure you straight when you down and out. Somebody that's gonna have your back and support you and wanna build with you. And speaking of building with you, he said he get along with them gold diggers, but it's probably 'cause now I got more money than time. You know them gold diggers, they here for the money. Forget everything else. Then he said, my friends say they worry about me. I tell them I'm fine. Hey, man, y'all good? Hey, I'm good, bro. Appreciate y'all for checking on me, but I'm good. Y'all ain't got to, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't got to go out y'all way to make sure I'm good. Then after that, he said, is she the love of my life or in love with the life? Backstabber. See the blood on your knife. So basically, are you really the love of my life? Or are you just in love with the life I can provide for you? But you backstabber, I see you from a mile away. I see the blood on your knife, man. That man said mama covered him in the blood, but it was coming from Christ. And I like what he was saying after that when he was like, I spent $250,000 on renovating my house, but we couldn't even live in it because they was staking it out. So yeah, we dropped the meal on it to get it renovated, but man, we can't even stay there. And then a few lines down, he said he's a sniper. He do it in silence. He ain't in all the drama. In this town, I got the crown, but I ain't been in the plaza. I like that one. And then if we come on down, another line that caught my attention, I'll end up posting the pack like I was snapping in the gym. You know, when you get done with your workout, you know, you're going to get in that mirror, take your picture, show off your 6-pack, your 8-pack, whatever. And then the next 4 lines after that are the ones we stopped off at, where he was like, check my records. You can bang it on the wing. I lost friends, but my innocence I miss. I guess ignorance is bliss. I ain't bragging, only rap about a fraction of my sins. My young G's don't count a stabbing if it happened in his limbs. That man said, I ain't bragging, only rapped about a fraction of my sins. So I gave y'all half. You ain't even get the other half yet. I broke it down into 1/3, 1/4. You know what I'm saying? I broke it down into a pie chart for that. But let's keep on going, man. Let's keep on going. This right here is real good so far. We only 2 minutes in.
Records, you can bang it on the wing. I lost friends, but it's my innocence I miss. I guess ignorance is bliss. I ain't bragging, only rap about a fraction of my sins. My young G's don't count a stabbing if it happened in his limbs. The world is my fucking office. Book her a trip to the tropics. I'm feeling philanthropic, nigga, that's a different topic. The GMT and EST, they're gonna think I'm foreign. Different time zones, and that's the way I gotta pick my watches. Stretton velvet. You can say I live in Gotham, where I take the Birkin and I kill a Crockett. You can see the little locket. Bro, it ain't no wonder why she finna top it. Look, I ain't a striker, I'm a camber cast in the pockets. Tell him to miss me. Never signed a deal, you niggas hating on history, and I took the ends with me. That 8-figure check wasn't enough to convince me, but that's the only time I turned my back on the 16. Life is a game, you can't play it in split screen. God hasn't given me a test I couldn't handle yet.
Facts.
I don't even bother trying to match it when the scammers flex. Give us something money can't buy, and that's the challenge next. Ambidex, problems coming at me from the right and left.
Facts.
Love is dead, enough gal are doing the most.
Yep.
If you're talking engagement, it's probably to do with a post. I'm at that age where everybody's getting married or having
Facts.
kids. Feel like it happened quick. Commitment's hella pressure, there's enough of that as it is. Can't make the same mistakes that my daddy did, cause I know what the damage did. How you raise a life and you haven't lived, but what's living? Is it clubbing and banging chicks, or planning trips, or some sort of pleasure I haven't managed to factor in? I guess I'll let you know when the stats are in. Your friends get busy, the cracks start showing, and that's when the distance in between us starts growing. We all want it, I just wanted it more. I think this money's exposed my flaws. The clean-hearted find it harder for sure. See, most people that are wealthy, they ain't good in their core. You either rich off a talent or exploiting the poor. I'm 24 and an adult in the eyes of the law, but still a baby in the eyes of the Lord. You see, the Bible's my sword and the word is my shield. Storms pray for me, I cried. It sharpened my steel, but that's my brother for real. Me and mommy saw the world, man, she couldn't believe it. To this day, that's my biggest achievement.
Facts.
27 countries in under 9 months. So when the Most High says my time's up, just tell him that I tried. And I ain't never switched sides, I did it for you and I, 16 till I die. Yes.
Bro, I was getting ready to pause it. That thing said 4 minutes, and the lyrics are at the bottom. Are we done here? Wait, no way we done here. We done? Man, ain't no way. This man about to let that beat ride for like a minute and a half. But hey, man, let's bring it back up. This dude, bro, I don't know, man. If you've been watching the video since the beginning, I told you I only listen to 4 people daily. We might mess around and it might turn into 2. Because y'all already know who the main person is I listen to daily. The album on the wall. It's about to become him and Dave. Seriously. For real. But let's bring it back up to where we had left off at. He talked about the GMT and EST. They're going to think I'm foreign, different time zones. And that's why I got to pick my watches. Because EST, that's the East Coast. And then GMT, that's his time zone. Because, you know, East Coast, we're what, like 5 hours behind y'all in the UK? I didn't find that out until I started doing my live streams. And the UK homies, when I'm going live at like 7 o'clock, it's midnight over there in the UK. And I'm like, man, you don't take your behind the bed. You up watching my live, man. But that's all love, though. That's love for real. If we come down a little bit more, he said, never signed a deal. You homies hating on history, and I took the ends with me. That 8-figure check wasn't enough to convince me, but that's the only time I turned my back on a 16. Then after that, he said, life is a game, but you can't play it at no split screen. That's crazy. Everything he give me, it may be challenging, but I fight through it, and I come out victorious. Then he said, I don't even bother trying to match it when the scammers flex. Well, y'all know how them scammers get down, but them scammers, they be on something else. Then after that, he said, give her something money can't buy, and that's the challenge next. Then he spoke on how he has problems coming at him from left and right, and we all got that going on. And I like his next few lines right here. He says, love is dead. Enough gal are doing the most. If you're talking engagement, it's probably to do with a post. You know, when you post something, the engagement, how many people liking it, how many people interacting with it. He then said, I'm at the age where everybody's getting married or having kids. Feel like it happened quick. And he's not lying. Because I can only think about it from my experience down here, man. When we graduated high school, do you know how many people in the following year either got married, started having multiple babies, and just started moving on with life just so fast? And I'm like, dawg, we only like 17, 18, 19 years old. Y'all already getting married. You got all these kids. Huh? What are you doing? But hey, everybody life different. Everybody life different. I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? Everybody life different. He then said commitments, hella pressure. There's enough of that as it is. Can't make the same mistakes that my daddy did because I know what the damage did. How you raise a life and you haven't lived. But what's living? And as he starts to close it out, as he's getting towards the end, he mentions how he thinks the money has started to expose his flaws. He would then talk about how most people that are wealthy aren't really good in their core. Because you either rich off talent or you're either exploiting the poor. And that's facts. And I like how he said this right here. In the eyes of the law, I'm an adult because I'm 24. But to the Most High, to the Lord, I'm still a baby. And now he's getting ready to close it out. He says, the Bible is his sword and the word is my shield. He said his man Storms prayed for him. He cried and it sharpened his steel. That's his brother for real. He said him and his mama saw the world. She couldn't believe it. And to this day, that's his biggest achievement. He got to show mama the world. He got to retire mom. They went traveling. She done seen the world. And that's his biggest achievement. Seeing your mama sacrifice, seeing your mama be a single mama and doing the things she did for you growing up. The biggest achievement, the biggest accomplishment, the best feeling ever is to be able to one day take care of your mama, retiring her, doing things that she never thought could have been done, going places she never thought she could have gone, living her best life after she put in her time, earned her stripes. You know what I'm saying? Love that right there. That man said they done went to 27 countries in under 9 months. So when the Most High says his time is up, just tell him that he tried and he ain't never switched sides. He did it for you and I, 16 till I die. Just when I thought he couldn't top what he did on my 19th birthday, when it was 8 minutes of him just going at it, he came on here and did his thing yet again. And I know I kind of repeat myself when it comes to Dave, but again, UK, y'all just put me on him. I ain't know who this dude was. When I'm talking to some of the homies now, instead of saying homies and the boys or something like that, you know, I'm saying man a lot. I done found myself saying man's right here. You know what I'm saying? Like man this, man that. I'm in the car bumping Screwface Capital, riding down 10th. You know, I'm bumping that Stratum. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Like y'all done put me on Dave and I'm just running with it. I'm telling y'all, I promise you, it's going to end up being Dave and Nipsey. Them the only two people I'm going to be listening to. I promise you. Because both of them give me what I want in music. They're giving me that story of how I can get from point A to point B. Seriously. And I like that and I'm here for it. So with that being said, man, you made it to the end of the video. If you like the video, hit that subscribe button. Come on, man. Nah, don't do me like that, dog. Don't do me like that. Hit that subscribe button. Come on, dog. And if y'all want to see any more Dave on the channel, send me the songs and I will do my best to get to them when I can. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. It wasn't my intentions to do my 24th birthday this early. I was going to wait until like another week, you know, get some more requests out the way. But I was like, man, I had just got done listening to the song and I was like, bro, I want to go ahead and listen to this 24th birthday. So I wanted to get on here, go ahead and listen to it with y'all, give y'all my first reaction. So now that I've done listened to it with y'all, I'm about to go put it on that speaker and bump it again. Not lying. And again, shout out to the UK, man. And not just them. Shout out to everybody that supports the channel, rocks with the channel, rocks with me. Appreciate y'all, man. I ain't think this stuff was possible, but y'all made it possible. And you've shown me that anything is possible. So now it's my turn to encourage you to start what you want to do. So until the next time I see y'all, y'all be safe. Y'all be you. Chase your dreams. Don't switch up for nobody. Get up off that couch. Get up out that bed. Put that bowl of cereal down. Get in the gym. Achieve your goals. Make progress. And just start, man. Because you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what's going to happen until you start. I'm JayTDeion, man. I'm out.